Hola amigos, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma Bennet and I write romance novels and the occasional children's picture book. So apologies in advance for the fact that this video today is a little bit of a rant, but frankly I needed to have a little bit of a rant about what has been going on. So for those of you who don't know, about 6-7 months ago I signed a 5-book publishing contract with the publishers Joffy Books. Now Joffy Books have been absolutely brilliant. I am so thrilled with what they've been doing with my books. Now this 5-book contract was for 4 books which were previously self-published by me, so they were available on Amazon. I had to take those off Amazon by a certain date, and then they were being republished by Joffy Books. And then there's a final book, Falling in Love at Nightingale Farm, which is brand new, never been published before, and that is going to be out on the 17th of January, so it's getting very, very close now. Anyway, so the books have been coming out, the ones that I published before, and looking fantastic, really great covers and everything. But obviously something that was really important that I was able to do was to make sure that all the reviews which I'd got previously for the books were carried over to the new editions. Now with most of these books this wasn't a problem. I was very aware that I might need to contact Amazon and let them know if for some reason things hadn't been copied over properly to the new editions. I've done this before myself because I think 3 of those books were published by a publisher before, and then I self-published them, so I got the reviews over at that point. And this is a very, very important point that you need to remember here, is that one of those books was originally called I Need a Hero, and I changed the name to Her Perfect Hero, and I managed to have the reviews moved over to that new version of the book, no problem. I think I did have to contact Amazon about that, but it really wasn't a big deal. Anyway, so when my new publishers decided to republish my book, His Secret Daughter, they decided that they wanted to change the name to the one that got away, which I really, really love. So the one that got away came out on the 30th of November last year, and I checked it and I realised that not all the reviews had been moved over, but bizarrely a few of them had. But I figured, okay, this is because of the name change. So I got in touch with Amazon and I explained, and they said, yeah, we'll sort it out, no problem whatsoever, it'll be a couple of days. Okay, so I was happy with that. But this wasn't just a small number of reviews. The copy of Her Secret Daughter, as it was, had 686 reviews, which, as any small author knows, it's not easy to get 686 reviews. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. You know, I don't want to lose those reviews, and only a tiny handful of those have been moved over. Basically, I have been fighting with Amazon ever since the 30th of November to try to get the majority of these reviews moved over. So every kind of few days I get in touch with their customer service department over at KDP and they say it's been done. And I say it hasn't been done, the reviews haven't been moved over. Yes, they have. And I say, no, they haven't, because the previous edition had 686 reviews. And as I look, I've got my laptop here with the details up actually. As of today, the one that got away has 75 reviews. A large amount of those are brand new from the 30th of November. So I think, honestly, it's only about 15 reviews or something out of the 686 that have been moved over. So it seems that the problem is, we've eventually worked out, is the metadata, as they put it. So basically that the title is different. So what I was advised to do, this was about a month ago, was to change the title of the previous edition that was called His Secret Daughter, change that to the one that got away and republish it so that it kind of kicks in with their system, and then it would automatically happen. So I tried that, but that hasn't worked. I tried it with the ebook version. Now, something that I didn't know with Amazon's KDP program is that once you have published a paperback book, you can't change the title of that book after that point. So I think that that is probably what is causing the problem, because yeah, like I say, I was able to change the ebook title, republished it again, and then I unpublished it again, but I can't do that with the paperback. So I think that that is probably what's holding things up. It's also being made a little bit more complicated in that it's not me publishing this edition of the book. Obviously, it's my publishers. So yeah, basically, this is kind of just a warning that if you want to change the title of your book, I think it can be a really, really good idea. I'm sure my publishers have done, you know, loads and loads of looking into publishing insights and things like that and working out the absolute best title for the book. And, you know, I'm sure that they've made the right decision, but it really does make it very difficult occasionally to move over reviews. So I am going to continue to fight this. I think my game plan is just to be so annoying that they eventually just give in, because they have those reviews there. You know, they can see that it's exactly the same book, because when they said that the metadata was different, I said, do you mean that the story's different? And they said, no, the title. So they know that it's the same book. They know that it's the same, like, author's name on, you know, on the front page. They know that I published one edition. I'm happy to send them my publishing contract and things like that. It really shouldn't be this difficult, and I'm more than willing, you know, to send them whatever they need. So yeah, I think my plan is just to be as annoying as I possibly can be until they just have to give in and let me have my reviews. I would love to know if any of you guys, if your fellow authors have ever been in a situation like this, and ideally how it managed to be resolved. If you were in a similar situation, I really, really hope for your sakes that you did manage to get it resolved. But, you know, come on, I'm not going to let them lose effectively more than 600 reviews. There's no way. So also, if anybody has any ideas of what I can do, how I can make myself more irritating, or, you know, say sensible things to help them to sort this problem out, I would be very, very grateful. Anyway, thank you so much to listening to this little rant of mine. I really, really do appreciate it. Please make sure that you boop the like button if you haven't already. It does make such a difference to this channel. And if you would like to hear some further rants, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would really love to have you around. My next video is going to be a vlog where I'm kind of getting lots of writerly things sorted out. January is my getting my writing life sorted out month, and I'm really looking forward to sharing some of that with you, and I will catch you in the next one.